there, YouTube? I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter tabletop game project every weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, give my honest thoughts on how that project is being ran. And today, I am excited to be here because I love doing this show, but honestly, I'm not excited at all about checking out the 18th most popular project in all of Kickstarter games, and that is Trailblazer, the Arizona Trail. And I'll tell you exactly why I'm not excited, because they tell me absolutely nothing about this game. Funded in 2 hours. I don't care. That's been abused by hundreds, if not thousands, of other creators. So saying anything's been funded in X number of minutes is just completely useless now. Also, the backdrop. It's just so much wasted space here. Like, it just looks like it's a continuation of the box, which I get it. You're going for an artistic style, a flavor, a flair, whatever. It's just, eh. I feel like player length, time count, age, price, mechanisms, components, designer, illustrator, artist, any number of other things that I don't know what should be up here just yet would be way more useful than funded in 2 hours and a bunch of generic backdrop. As for the box itself, yeah, I get it. It's a pretty box. Cool. And then we go to the description, and the description's even more disappointing. Superstition Gold and Arizona Grit. Is that supposed to be a comma in there? I don't know. I'm not good with commas. Either way, this doesn't get me excited at all. But it's already raised $87,000, which means they're probably doing something right. They're doing something right. Advertising it right. They're marketing it right. Maybe they have a big designer, a big illustrator. Something here is really hitting with people. And I don't think it's the main image, because it's incredibly boring and generic. As always, though, when we get in the video, I'm thinking three things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? Let's go. I'm already more intrigued by your game after looking at this mess of components here, and I say that in a loving way. I like this board right here. I like like, whoa, what is this? What's this? It's got a little player board here. We got cards with cubes on them. I'm more excited in the first, literally, 1 second after seeing your components than anything you did on the marquee. Whoa, screen-printed wooden meeples. We got, what is that, resin? I imagine that's for the prototype cactus stand. Probably completely unnecessary, but still looks nice. Wow, that's a board. Holy guacamole, this just screams dry Euro, and I'm all about that. Jesus, there's a track here, there's tracks there, there's a track, like, it's just, oh my gosh, I need to see a rule booklet, but I'm excited. Also, I'm wondering what the time length on this is. I can't imagine it's anywhere under 90 minutes. I just can't, unless we're talking specifically about the solo mode. Polyomino aspect to this game, too? Jiminy Christmas. Seeing the first 5 seconds of this video really makes me feel like we totally wasted that main image and that marquee. It's just, this looks so cool. So we got different animals that are going to pop up there. Man, this looks great. What the heck was that? It's like polyomino kind of things? That looks real. Like, that's my player board. Okay, that's my player board. I'm keeping track of all these attributes. We got a list of the different type of things that are going to be coming down the pipes here. This looks great. This looks like it was designed by someone who plays a lot of board games, which is what you typically want to see by something on Kickstarter. And you can tell from just all these little tiny things, but they add up. Looks good. I like this shot as well. And this shot, you might say, why do you like this shot? And I like this shot. I don't like the fact you organize things by publishers. I think that's a little weird. It takes way too much time, and it tells me you need to go buy more board games. I just played Obsession last week. Very good, by the way. That's so nitpicky there. But I do like this shot, though, because it's like, hey, yeah, we don't play Monopoly. We don't play Clue. This is what we're playing. We're playing 10-penny parks and Cubitos and Near and Far. You know, we're playing these your style games. I'm assuming if you're shopping on Kickstarter, that's probably your style game. So, video-wise, I love everything you showed me in the video. The generic rock music in the background could have totally done without. I would have loved a voiceover going more in depth about what the hell's going on here. Because you didn't even use any words either. It's just, you literally just had some generic rock music and we're like, hey, here's components. And it's like, okay. I'm getting a very heavy flash over substance, which really concerns me on Kickstarter, because a lot of really disappointing Kickstarters are flash over substance. Just a lot of them. And I hope that's not the case. So give me a gameplay video. All right. As always, after the video, do I want it? I'm intrigued. I certainly am intrigued. Honestly, after that first second, I saw, whoa, look at the table hog this thing is. Look at that. Look at that. As someone who loves heavy games, medium to heavy games, I want to play that. So do I want it? Yes. Can you do it? No clue. No idea at all. I don't like the cut of your jig so far. And then how much is it? I don't know. I don't know if there's a premium version I want. There's so much not conveyed to me so far. But I am intrigued by the game. Mariposa's Games. Mariposa, I thought that was a game. Yeah, that is a game. It's by Elizabeth Hargrave. That was the butterfly one. Mariposa Games is a publisher of board games in Phoenix, Arizona, where we strive to create wholesome board games that are beautifully, strongly thematic and to be enjoyed, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we got 2 people here, so we should have better customer service than not. Thank you. We love our backwards. Looky there. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is garbage. I think this background is complete garbage, but you can start adding things to your garbage to make it not garbage. Like if you took away every single little piece of detail on this outside here, it would be garbage to me. That's still garbage because I know it's Projects We Love. It's right there. But 102, whatever that word is, cards unlocked. Wow! You're talking about stretch goals here. Holy crap, you unlocked a lot. A solo mode by John D. Clare, a free expansion. I'm just saying there could be so much things you could fill in here, and they just decided, yeah, we're just going to go with generic nothingness. But, more importantly, is Trailblazers, the John Mueller Trail, out. I certainly hope so. If you only have 2 games and you haven't pushed the first one out the door, it looks really bad. Howdy, here's a backer from Hong Kong who still haven't gotten my game. I know the update, please. 2 days ago, okay. I have a question. I'm about to play my very first game and would like to add both these expansions. There are 12 cards each, numbered 1 through 10, and 2 cards with an X. What are those X cards? Does the bear stay on the map section, or does it get removed from the board? And likewise with the bird. Hey, Kim, excited about your first game. It's a lot of fun adding in those expansions. It's just a small extra element to add a bit to the game, so good for you. The X cards mean you remove the bear, or is that them, or is that someone else? Because this is important. I love the fact that someone's coming in here and being a great board gaming friend. Howdy, Huckleberry. But that's really where you should be popping in. I got a game set I never backed. I got sent a game I never backed. Well, good for you, Ryan. Must have been your lucky day. This deserves a 10 rating on BGG. Oh, Scott would be so bad if he saw that. My friend Scott is the person who owns and runs Board Game Geek, and he loves his baby, and he really does not like when he sees stuff like that. Happy trails to you, and this is a wrap. Closing out this Kickstarter page today, Dan. So they're saying we're never going to respond ever again. Is that what it's saying? I have the same issue. I've sent dozens of mails. No reply. Sorry to say, but we lost our money and the game. Man, my dog just farted. It smells terrible. I kind of want to read what this says because it's. I think they're responding to that. Oh, Alexandria, cool. We put on our Kickstarter page for shipping that we could not send games to Russia. Your shipment was returned, and we just issued you a full refund that will take a few days. Great. Krestad Kyriakos, not only have you not sent dozens of emails. Oh, we're getting spicy here. We have responded to you several times. Your package was delivered a long time ago. We sent tracking numbers and proof of delivery. Dear guide, you guys are a mess. I am not from Russia. I am from Greece. I think they were talking about this person up here, hence the name, why they said Alexandria. So this is why it's important to read the comments, because now I'm kind of more on their side. If this guy's just not reading, I kind of hope someone comes in here and just slaps him and be like, they weren't talking to you, dumbass. Kyriakos, Mariposa was responding back to Alexandria in regards to Russia, not you. They forgot the dumbass part, but you know, it was implied. Your new game looks really awesome. Can't wait for your new campaign. Could you please, anyone from Mariposa Games, answer any of my emails regarding damaged parts replacement? Gregors, I know them. I know Grzegorz. I have no idea how I know Grzegorz, but I think I know them. Those have been sent a couple weeks ago and still no answers from your side. Thanks in advance. They stopped responding in June to me about the same problem. So now this is 3 people saying the customer service pretty garbo, and them getting incredibly defensive about it in I would say an unprofessional manner. As someone who does customer service, and sometimes I do unprofessional customer service as well. I can call that kettle black all I want. I know I'm not the greatest in customer service. But yeah, that not good, not great. It's not terrible, but it makes me want to keep going, especially since this is only their second game. They stopped responding in June to me about the same problem. Don't think they will do anything about it. Nice, like it. Grzegorz and Beals, delays have been difficult for us. We are completing contact here on comments, so please continue any correspondence here. So pretty much they're like, hey, A, it's difficult to respond to stuff here, and B, we don't want you dragging this into our yard. Guys, my package never came, and nobody answers. Don't hope for any kind of communication. Yeah, this looks really bad. I'm missing the 4-point trail markers. What's the way the best contact? The birds are the point markers. Do you have the set up birds? Thank goodness they have people responding to other people's questions, because they're not very well. What are those 14 extra cards that are delivered separate outside the box? Was it an add-on, a stretch goal? These cards were add-on. The pledge manager, since the... okay. I hate that, and that's one of those things about Kickstarters that's just so prevalent. When you open the box and you're like, what the heck is all this stuff? And you need to provide more clarification about what they are. Okay. Finally got my game today. Dan solved my problem with the unreliable parcel service. It just takes time for handles. Now it... okay. So can you do it? They got it out. It's shaky. But I'll give them a pass on this. They also have $80,000 to make this game. So if they don't get it out, they're incompetent. Or they just got really, really unfortunate sets of circumstances. But, you know, 1 to 4 players, 40 to 150. I'm going to guess that's the 1 player's the 40, but 150. That's nice. 2.5 hours to play. And that's, I put this on the marquee. You're gonna attract a very specific group of people by putting that on your main image. And not to mention the fact that you don't have anything at all on your main image currently that's useful. This would be useful. Now I know there's a counter argument here to say, oh yeah, but it's a medium to heavyweight game, but maybe that'll scare people off. Who the hell cares? Do you think they're going to be convinced to back it now? You think they're going to be like, oh well, after that rousing rock music, now I you know what, I do want a medium to heavyweight game. No, put the 1 to 4 players, 40 to 150, ages 14 plus, slap that on the front. It's so much better than these cactuses right here. And if you have a disagreement about these cactuses, well, how about over here? Are you cool with these cactuses? How about we get rid of some cactuses and we put some player links, some time count, some age, or, you know, maybe in here, because you actively have room to put here and you just decided, nah, less information is better. Less information. Make them come into here and watch our rock music. The Arizona murals stole my heart. Best part of the game, combo-tastic turns. The Arizona mural. Is that what I'm making on the player board? I think. I don't know. You didn't really describe the game very well much. Best part of the game, combo-tastic turns. So I will say the second part of this redeems the first part. First part, total garbage. Doesn't mean anything to me. Second part, combo-tastic does. Play as a love letter to Arizona. Okay, is that what we're doing here? Let's check out the community and see how many new people we have. I'm going to guess it's going to be relatively high, and I'm going to guess they're marketing this specifically to people in Arizona, and I'm going to make another claim that Arizona is going to be the #1 location for people backing this. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Phoenix, Tucson. Okay, so it looks like they're marketing in their area. That's great. Good. Places love Arizona. I don't, like, okay, why do I care? I'd much rather know if it was like Love Letter than if it's a love letter to Arizona. What's in the box? Over 450 high-quality components. Yeah, 31 by 21 inches is a big honking board. Okay, the 4-player boards. With the dimensions, I'd mention centimeters as well. You got a huge chunk of people here, a.k.a. everyone not from the United States of America, pretty much, who would appreciate it if you also let us know the centimeters as well. And I criticize all the time for only putting centimeters, so I'm going to criticize right now and say it's lazy not to put centimeters in addition to inches. Also, Andrew Bosley, I don't give a crap about art. I don't know, like, I really don't. I've played so many games that had no art at all, that were just prototypes, that I don't care. But I know Andrew Bosley is a name. I've heard that name before, and I know people are going to be excited about that name. So if you have this artist who has conceivably done some other really awesome stuff, maybe you should shout them out, you know, on the main image. What happened to Andrew Bosley's artwork? Yeah, he's done other stuff, I'm pretty sure. I've heard that name. After watching some unboxings and playthrough, I have to admit that I'm a little disappointed in the fact that they've created Everdell 2.0 instead of a... Oh, it's the Everdell guy? Whoa! Jiminy Christmas. That's a full point grade. No, okay, full point grade is hard. They're coming to Azera. They can get inched. It's part of the theme. I don't know what that means, but I like the word inched. Get inched. Sounds dirty. 70 beautifully illustrated oversized passage cards. And now we switch to millimeters? Why would you do that? You're like, inches. No. Now we're going to go to... Why can't... It's so weird. Okay, let's do some quick conversions here since they're not going to do it for us. 25.4 millimeters is an inch, which means we're looking at roughly nearly 5 inches, maybe a little bit less. Okay, by 3. Whatever. So it's like a tarot size card. Okay. Ish. Okay. Then we got a bunch of the components. Cool illustrations by Rachel Ivani. Oh, so we got numerous different types. Ooh, that looks really nice. Yeah, I'm going to guess that artwork's selling people the screen printed meeples. Wow, those look nice too. Okay. Just hit me with a price already. Looks good. Components look good. Included in Trailblazer, the Arizona Trail Deluxe Edition. Okay, so this is the first time that you have really let me know there's a Deluxe Edition. Now, we're on Kickstarter, so just kind of assume there is a Deluxe Edition. But that's an interesting choice. In an effort to provide as much value to our incredible backers as possible, we've included some upgrades and features that gamers love and appreciate. Check out the items below to see what is already included in the Kickstarter Deluxe Edition right from the start. No unlocking needed. However, that doesn't mean we don't have a few additional fun goals in mind. What you will see in the stretch goals is a lot of optional content that can bring more variety to each journey along the Arizona Trail, added component features, more art. Okay, cool. So you got stretch goals. 4 dual-layered player boards. The solo mode is unlocked. Screen-printed meeples. This is really clean and clear, too. The Retail plus Deluxe Edition. I would put these are in the Retail Edition, even though everyone assumes it. I think they did that already. Take backsies. 6 Spirit of the Miniatures Deserts. There they are. They're painted. Okay. They look fine. Bigger, louder, better. Wow, that is such a garbage quote. I mean, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me who is convinced of anything at all by that quote. Tell me that quote is not just complete wasted space and wasted time. Bigger, louder, better. Then what? What the hell does that even mean? Then what? Like, than other games? Like, fantastic art style. Oh my gosh. Kudos. I love when you tell me how good the art is when I can see the art. That's my favorite. That's my favorite. Are you assuming there's a lot of blind people, perhaps, browsing your Kickstarter page, and they need to know there's a fantastic art style? Granted, I don't know how they're going to read that it says fantastic art style, and who's Martin Poole? Oh, this is an actor. Okay, so you had an actor look at your game and said, hey, that's some nice art. Who the hell cares? Why the fuck? I don't like to curse. We're going to pretend like I didn't when I laughed there. But why do I care what an actor thinks of your art style? It's just, these two quotes are just absolute. I have to stop and laugh at them. They're so bad. Continuing on. We're done there. I'm also annoyed at the fact that I haven't seen the price, but granted, I can click down here because they use this organization, which is nice. So I'm not going to hammer them as much about the organization of it because I can just click to go wherever I want to. But it'd still be nice. Funding goal, 20 grand. Great. 30 grand. We got 2 Roadrunner and Coyote tokens. Get the Coyote and Roadrunner together with the extra scoring tokens. Better keep a close eye on them. Okay, so cool. We got a little flavor text, but also a little of how it works in the game. 6 Lost Dutchman markers. I like the fact that you went away from the sentence here because it was so useful and helpful in the other one. You're like, we don't want it to be here. So what do the Lost Dutchman markers do? Are they upgrades? Is it a specific game expansion that I may or may not put in? I don't know. You didn't tell me because you just decided we're going to take the day off from writing that extra sentence. Change up the scoring your Arizona mural with new rewards and scoring conditions. Yeah, 8 see how much work the sentence does? It does a lot. 2 alternate crossed arrow sets. Cool, I get this. It's extra gameplay, but still it'd be nice in a little flavor text. A fully blown Euro worker placement game. Okay, you're telling me the kind of game it is. Blends various mechanics without making it complicated. I feel like that's the first solid quote we've gotten from Adam Weekly Game Night. Once again, this is not a critique of Adam Weekly Game Night. This is a critique of Mariposa Games for pinpointing those god-awful quotes and saying, bigger, louder, better. That's the one. I know you made a whole video about this, but we really like when you said bigger, louder, better. So that's, like, I can't get over this. This is one of the worst quotes I've ever seen in all my time doing these Kickstarter critiques. We're up over nearly 1,000. I've done nearly 1,000 of these, and I think this might be the worst quote I've ever seen. I don't even know what the hell it means. I I can't get over that quote. It just makes me so annoyed. Boy, is it replayable. The more you play it, the better you get at it, and the more strategies you see. Okay, that's a nice one. I like that quote. Solo mode, the Nomad solo components, 14 Nomad cards, 12 solo gold cards, rule booklet, click to download, love that. The Arizona mural stole my heart. Man, I love when people repeat quotes. I didn't see your poor quote up there well enough, and now I see it down here. I'm really hoping, are we going to get another bigger, louder, better? Oh my god, I so hope they use that quote twice, just so I can complain about it. I don't get it. Full playthrough, that's fantastic. It's a solid, high quality, really great experience. Okay, I'd like to know more. Once again, I don't put this on Unfiltered Gamer, even though I have heard negative things about him. But then again, the person I heard negative things from about the Unfiltered Gamer, I now have a negative connotation about and hates my guts, and I'm not 100% sure why. I think it's because they're dodging me. But that's all behind the scenes stuff. All right, what is this? Preview, don't care. There's a lot going on in this one. Yeah, I saw the picture. Yeah, those quotes are pretty bad. Gameplay and my thoughts. Oh, it's just the thoughts. Okay, preview, whatever.
This video was
preview, but it's a 30-minute preview. That's like a big chunky one. Okay, nice. More complex, nuanced, and tougher than Trailblazer, the John Muir Trail, which I liked. Oh, okay. So it's bigger, longer, better, or whatever the hell than their previous release. Was that what the quote was? Anti-worker placement. We aren't in Europe no mo. Oh, I love me some worker placement. I love the puzzle of the mural and all of the different puzzles all over the board. If you're a gamer who likes a lot of puzzles, you'll absolutely love this game. Cool, Carly. Carly, once again, I guess I shouldn't put praise on Carly. I should put praise on Mary Posted Games here, but that's a really solid quote, I think. Just rubbing in the puzzly aspect, because I know some people absolutely adore puzzly-style games. I love how much strategy there's going on. The game is tight. Quite a brain burner. Really like the different interlocking mechanisms. Have I not seen a price yet? Oh my gosh, my iPad just died. Quite a brain burner. Really, I do like the fact they're spotlighting it's a brain burner. I kind of assume that. Wow, $49. I'd honestly put that on the marquee, even though it is definitely misleading, because we all know that everyone's going to want the $69 version, deluxe version. At least I'm assuming it's $69. I'm going to guess there's a $20 price jump. Let's go. Oh! I got it. Man, I do this too much. I don't know why it makes me so excited. 6 Spirits of the Dead. That's a great price. I have no issues with that price. $69 for a deluxeified version of the game. Now, granted, we haven't got to shipping yet, but rock solid price. I'd put that up higher. Man, dang, dog. What did you eat? Then we have the Trailblazer bundle. Oh, this is the original game. Okay. So you get the original game for $40. You get there's artwork galore. Okay. You keep saying that about so many games. It's such a bad quote. Like, why would they pick that? There's a 9-minute video, and they're like, yeah, artwork galore. That's the quote I want. Add-ons shown cool. The extra game. Trailblazer upgrade kit. So stuff from the original Kickstarter, cool. It's here. You can buy it. That's what I want. Good. It's there. It's clean and clear. This is a nice add-on section, I will say. Kudos on the add-on section. Very clean and clear. I wish the rest of it was. I love all of it. Fantastically lovely features. Fun. I love all of it. I love all of it. Fantastically lovely features. Fun. Okay. Why back now? A really solid worker placement game with a puzzly twist. Cool. Shipping. $16 to $20, which brings us to Trailblazer Azat. Oh, so this is the deluxeified and the basic version. And you have a third pledge level. Yeah, so this is annoying that you only have 1 shipping, yet you have 3 pledges. I understand ignoring this one, because nobody's backing this garbo. But, and I'm not saying it's garbage, the game is garbage. I'm saying that nobody buys that pledge level. Like, no one does. 31 to 849 to 121. You know, that's 31 to roughly 1,000. You know, it's just not a very popular pledge level. It never is. And if it is, that means you screwed up. So they didn't screw up there. That's good. 1 copy, $69 plus the 16 to 20. So I'm looking at $85 to $95 for a deluxeified version of the game. Price seems right. I'm in. I want to play it. Got gameplay videos. I got a rule booklet, which I haven't looked at yet. One thing I always like to look at the back of the rule booklet. If they wasted their space, I'm going to be annoyed. I'm going to guess they did not, based on, oh my golly. Whew, now that is how you do the back of a rule booklet right there. Look at that. You got symbology. That's an interesting one. And then you have the reference guide to get you exactly to the page you want to. That's beautiful. Beautiful last. Look at this. This rule booklet right here is changing my tune. My excitement level of this game just went up based on this rule booklet. So it looks like about 16, 17 pages, double-sided, full color, pictures, illustrations, examples, tons of pictures. That is a great rule book. I'm going to go a full 3rd point grade bump up right there for that rule booklet. I don't know if it's fair to do that because, you know, whatever. I don't care. It's my show. That rule booklet looks damn good. I'm giving him a 3rd of a point grade bump up. Pledge Manager. Ooh, powered by Lucky Duck Games, who I personally have a very high reputation of Lucky Duck Games, but as I'm finding out, I'm in the minority there. It seems like a lot of people have a lot of issues with Lucky Duck, which is what it is. It's interesting. All right, impressive table presence with gorgeous artwork by Andrew Bosley. Got it. Here's when it comes out. December. Wow. I guess it is February. Okay. I really like the suspense of the Gila Monster. Wow. Man, that might be a good quote if I knew what it meant, huh? How to back. New to Kickstarter? No. No, I'm not. I don't imagine most people are. But once again, you did market it to a lot of people in your area, so it might be. No, it's not. It's not. It's still a very small amount. Okay, cool. But it's buried at the bottom, so I'm not going to complain about it. It's nice that it's there. All right, we got people working on the stuff. Mariposa Games, backer kit, cool stuff, things. Let's get the hell out of here. Give this one a grade. FAQ updates, comments. Let's go. What about shipping? What about the shipping will be managed in the backer kit? Can I order more than one copy of the game? What are the size, card dimensions of the other items? Okay, cool. Whatever. Hotness BGG contest, shipping updates, and stretch goals. The only thing that I felt like was missing there was them really spotlighting the original game, which makes me wonder how well received it was. Like, that's the only, like, they did not mention pretty much at all the fact that they had made another game, except alluding to it a little bit in those quotes. And one of them, I mean, bigger, louder, better. Man, I'm really disappointed they didn't put that one in twice. But we continue to go along a nice steady path. Trailside notes, shipping updates. We've now been designated as shipper-friendly to nearly all countries, which means lower shipping for all backers. Wow. Okay. That's fantastic. Stretch goes up to the 100. What does that mean? Dice Tower contest, BGG contest, Board Game Revolution contest, expired. Links to this contest would help. Yeah, well, luckily, they'll get it next time, hopefully. I must have the information about the contest. I don't know how to access the links, but if you do, go to their sites. Just look up the contest. I see the date. Do you remember earlier where I critiqued them a little bit, but then I complimented all their backers for filling in cracks that they should have been filling in? This is another prime example. Like, you couldn't go to the dicetower.com and find this contest. I know you're running an $80,000 Kickstarter right now, but this is directly related to your $80,000 Kickstarter, and I imagine that you paid the Dice Tower a good deal of money to have that contest. I also know for a fact that you paid a good deal of money probably to have a Board Game Geek contest, because I know they are not free, which just seems lazy that you wouldn't put them there, and then you come back and say, I don't know how to access the links. Like, what do you mean you don't know? Okay, let's just try this myself. Board Game Geek contest. Let's see if I can access these links, because right now I'm criticizing you for you not doing, essentially, I would assume, your job. Is it hard to access these links? I don't think it is. Like, I have participated in these before. Now, I know they've retooled and reorganized Board Game Geek a good deal, but it just boggles my mind. Oh, man, that was really hard to find. Woohoo! Front page. I scrolled about a good 7 inches. Like, it's just, it seems lazy and excusable right now. You know, I watched, it's like, oh, I can't find it. It's right there. Like, what? Okay. I don't know how to access the links. I I don't know what to say to it. I'm speechless. All right, continuing on. It's just so weird to me. They'd be like, I don't know how to access the Dice Towers website. I don't know how to find this board game geek contest we paid for. Out of curiosity, how instead of just saying, "Oh, I forgot," like that's the thing to me. I'm gonna guess they just forgot to put them in there, but to say I can't access them, it just rubs me the wrong way. She's screaming at 7 inches of scrolling. I got the inching. Out of curiosity, how would the variable mural inserts work with the dual layered player boards? Cool. So they're in here, though. They're answered question. That looks good. I'm not going to hark too much on that thing. It's just really weird to me. Look at the number 7 on Tabletop Games, project number 8 on the general hot list. Nice! That's enough of Kick-Track linked algorithm tripping comment for today. Now back to the Super Bowl. Cheers. Good for Steven. This is why I love super backers like Steven. You want these people. They're spectacular. They do so much work for you. This is exactly why you need to take care of your customers and provide brand loyalty. Which, kudos. So happy to get on this game with the... Okay. So... Final grade for Trailblazer. The only thing that I have questions on are, should they have spotlighted the pedigree of their original game better? Like, that's my only question here. Yeah, okay, 3,200 and 1,300 on strategy? That's way more hits than misses. I would have spotlighted that a little bit more. Not the end of the world. All right, final grade for Trailblazer, the Arizona Trail. All that means is I fund too much dumb shit. It does, see, Goody. It does. But it also means that you have been around the block. You have seen a lot of creators. You've probably interacted or seen how a lot of creators interact. And just super backers, man. There's so many times where I've logged onto a Kickstarter and I've said, wow, your customer service is garbage. Thank God you got super backers here who are doing your work for you. And I'm not, that's not necessarily a criticism. It's just, there's so much that you have to do when you're running a Kickstarter that it's nice to have those super backers do it. But yeah, final grade. C+, B-, C good. He's going, yeah, I'm a little over the board on this one. Do I want it? Yes, I do. I'm a sucker for medium to heavyweight dry Euros. I don't give a crap about the theme. Arizona, take it or leave it. I mean, it's fine. I like it. It's a little too dry for me, but whatever. Do I want it? Yes. Can you do it? Yeah. You got $87,000 to make a Euro game. Now, granted, you're making 2 print runs of the game, and you're making a 3rd box, which has, I don't even remember what the hell it is. That's how, oh, that's the original game, right? Okay, so it's not a 3rd box. Yeah, so can you do it? Yes. I'm not terribly concerned about that. And then how much is it? It seems fine. 80-ish, $85 to $95 for a deluxe 5 version of the game. Seems reasonable. End of the day, main image I thought was just a complete and utter waste of time around the outside. And their old project just spotlights to me just how bad their main image is. The main video is just rock music. Like rock music in your components, which is an interesting choice. I don't personally think it's a good choice. I'd much rather know more about the gameplay and the details and like some of the mechanisms, especially considering you know, there's tons of mechanisms on here, but it does a job at making me want the game and making me want to play the game. So I'm not going to hark on it too much for that. They chose a different strategy. I don't think it's the best, but I think it works. Do I want it? Yes. Can you do it? Yes. How much is it? Seems fine. Rule booklet, 1/3 of a point grade bump up. The back of that rule booklet makes me very, very, very excited for the rule reading experience because it doesn't look like crap. And soldiering through 16 pages of crap isn't that hard. Let's be honest. So at the end of the day, it's a positive grade. I definitely am more, I think we're B minus plus. I do not think we will be seeing a C today. Seems like decent enough customer service. That there was some concerning stuff, just little minor things. 2, 3, 4 people in the old one. But once again, you have to take that with a grain of salt. And you always have to take the previous comments with a grain of salt because you got to realize, yeah, we saw about 4, 5, 6 people complain, maybe tops, I'd say. But how many people backed it, you know? 3,365. That's a pretty good number right there. So at the end of the day, I think I'm going to B. Solid B. There's a lot of stuff here that I think could be improved. Stretch goals were exciting. B minus. I'm a B minus. Yeah, B minus. Overall, looks like a fun game. Let me know in the comments below what's your final grade, though. Man, that bigger, louder, better than the original. Like, the just, like, I can't get over that quote. It's a B minus, but I want to go back to that quote. God, dog, farts. Bigger, louder, better, ... than the original. I think that'd be much better. That would also mention the fact that you did something originally, which would be nice, too. B minus. Made only 8 quotes about the art. That's because... made only 8 quotes about the art. Yeah, the quotes were pretty garbo. I'm still B minus, though. And maybe it's just because I love me some medium weight Euros. But let me know in the comments below what's your final grade. As always, thanks for your time, YouTube. Bye-bye. God, dog.